You know it was forced upon me by the laws of the land to do it to him. Welcome back. Let me just, okay. Alright. I've done it to him very nicely. Let's get into Kerbal Space Program. And do that to him, because that's what we are doing it to him today. That is how we're doing it to him. I've been pulling keys off of my keyboard and cleaning under them because this keyboard is so old and so dusty, because I was not the original owner. All this stuff was, well, this keyboard is the only thing that I even have that anymore that I didn't buy, and I do need to go and buy a new keyboard at some point, but I don't really have a need to necessarily, but you know, I did have to do it to him. Alright, looks to me like everything's done loading. And look at that, welcome to Kerbal Space Program. So today we are picking up right back where we left off in the last live stream yesterday. And yeah, so basically what we got going on, for those who didn't watch, we have this here thing, which is a thing, to let it load here, is just a big fuel tanker with a whole bunch of fuel just chilling here. And we got a docking port here, some solar panels, you know, the usual stuff. And we are trying to go to Duna, not with this thing, but there is another thing. So let's go back to the space center. That is orbiting at about 100,000 meters in the air, about 100 kilometers in the air, not in the air, but in the sky. And we are currently in the process of sending up, well, hold on, actually. No, I think, as far as I know, yeah, we're in the process. We need, let me just take a look at this. I think this is just a pod. Yeah, okay. So this was like a failed thing. I don't know what happened, but some sort of physics bug, and we just decided to try to rendezvous with the pod. And then when I realized it was not a spaceship, which was weird. So we're gonna go ahead and head into that VAB, where we need to develop this fellow here. So right now we're gonna go up a little bit. There it is. Let's zoom out. Okay. Pretty big, pretty meaty boy. Really, this thing just needs to be launched, and yeah, I'm just trying to think. I don't know if there's anything else I really want to do to this, but it looks good to me. I think, you know, we could throw on, pretty sure I actually did this yesterday, throw on some these here. I don't know what happened, if it didn't get saved or whatever, but yeah, no, looking at it, I'd say this is ready for launch, and this should be good. Only other thing I would like is I would like more fuel storage somewhere. Even just like an empty tank or something. Well, no, I wouldn't want it empty. What if I just throw on... This is probably not doing anything really. There we go. Okay. This is good, I guess. This should work out pretty well. So I'm just gonna go ahead and say launch, and hopefully things should go according to plan, which is to figure out where we are here, ready to launch, and where that is, and we want to line it up so that it's probably about here when we take off. So I'm gonna warp a bit so that it can come around here. So we're looking for untitled spacecraft. I didn't really put a name on it, I just kind of built it. So until it's about here, and then we will go ahead and launch. Okay. So now let's go ahead and hit it. As you can see, this is moving upward slowly, but it's getting there. Very heavy rocket. Not the most efficient, but it's it does the job, at least in theory. It hasn't ever been proven to do the job, so I'm just gonna tilt over a bit, just a small amount to get it moving in that direction. Yeah, we're starting to accelerate a lot quicker now. It's closing in on us. Gonna be a little bit, but it's closing in. So let's go ahead and lean over a bit more. Come on. Hold some sort of position here. What is it doing? It really doesn't want to tilt over. Hold. Right there, right there, right there. Come on. Let's let SAS take it. So now that is about the apoapsis that I want. We are just about out of fuel, but let's go ahead and set that as a target here. You're gonna want to burn. Let's add a maneuver here. Just adjust that a bit. I don't need such a high apoapsis. Just something like that. And that is supposed to take place here just a second. So we're gonna want to start that soon here. I'm actually gonna go ahead and throttle up now so it can. No, maneuver. Okay. Ah, God. This is difficult. Hold on. It's doing what it needs to. Don't worry. Alright, we're burning at where we should be, I think. Yeah. So I'm just gonna go ahead and line this up right. Try to. So there goes that thing. And this thing is coming up. Alright. So we are looking okay right now. Doesn't look like there's being any problems. We do need a whole lot of velocity here. This is already not really going to plan. Kind of overestimated the power of this thing, but we can always just go ahead and revert to launch. That'll do. Also, I'm gonna want to delay a bit longer because, as you can see, it was not really getting close to us. Oh god, that was scary. Could have came up on us. So I'm actually gonna wait until it's pretty close. Like there. Maybe a bit more even. There. Alright. Here we go. Here we go. And looks good. Here we go. Going up. So this should be relatively similar to last time. Hopefully. Relatively similar. Okay. So now we are going to start leaning over once again. Come on. Do it. Why is it having so much issues? I don't know why it hates to lean over like this, but it just really wants to bounce back and forth. Which is a bit annoying here. Roll. Come on. Come on. This is really hard to do here. So now I gotta burn at about this angle here. So now hopefully this time I should have not overestimated my power of the rocket, and I should be getting enough speed from this burn that we do get into orbit this time instead of falling back down like we were on the path to. SAS is being a little bit weird. It's holding a decent angle. It's putting us a little higher apoapsis than I was really intending, but we'll go up a bit here. Like that. Come on, down. Right there. Like it needs to be pretty much flat. So we are definitely gaining a lot more velocity now. So looking at apoapsis is still a good while away. So that is actually ahead of us now, which is not necessarily problematic. As you can see, I'm closing the velocity here. But we don't need to look at that for a little while at least. Because we are trying to get into orbit right now. Because we can't really rendezvous with it until we're in orbit, because I don't want to just like go barreling into it and then probably wreck it. Also, would have been nice if I would have put RCS thrusters on here so we could actually like make an attempt to dock with it, because just fire ProGrade here and stability assist. Actually, ProGrade should work now. So are we catching it? Yes, we are. Oh god, no, don't fire that way. Bad idea. Okay, don't do that. Well, we're catching up on it. I know that. And our orbit is coming around here. I'm just going to give it a second here. Warp a bit closer to the apoapsis, because that's the best place to adjust. The periapsis is at the apoapsis. So we just burn ProGrade, and as you can see, periapsis is not above the surface yet, but it should be here in just a second. A hot minute. Here we go. Alright. Look at that. And once it's above 70,000, we will be looking good, but I'm gonna just right there. Alright. So now, hopefully, let's go on stability assist here. Are we catching up, or looks like it's getting further away. This is a bit annoying, but I can burn at it, which is I don't know if that's a good idea or not. Let's just try to burn at it a bit. Apoapsis is getting even higher, because we're trying to catch this guy, because it's pretty close. So let's try to close in on him. This is not the most smart idea ever. We're just trying to get him. I don't know if this is even a relatively good idea at all. Curve and apoapsis, doesn't matter. Where are we gonna get it? I don't know. Let's just chill here and hope that we catch up at some point. Or looks like he will be catching up, because we have a much longer orbit, which is alright. Hopefully we just meet around periapsis and that should work out. When I come up to the apoapsis next time, not this time, but the next time around or so, I'll bring in the periapsis a bit so we can actually, oh god, there we go. So, looking at this next time, let's fire retrograde here. And slow up a bit. Okay, we are still a minute out. We really don't need to do a long burn, so I just kind of go in a bit so we can there we go. 44.2 kilometers. That is pretty good. So that looks like we're gonna want to fire at target here, and we'll speed up time a bit. So it's gonna be out in front of us a bit. I'm really trying to line us up here. Okay. There we go. Oh, alright, slow down. Here we are. So we are, we've passed the closest point, but we are still not bad at all. It's pretty close. So if I just go ahead and burn at this, are we gonna get him? That looks good. So we're on a bit of a different plane. But it looks like we're gonna go down and around towards it. I don't know if this is even remotely a good idea or not. I mean, as you can see, the separation is indeed good. It's getting closer, but at the same time, the apoapsis is like insanely high. In about 11 seconds, we're gonna be about as close as it gets. I don't know what to do here. Let's go ahead and fire. Close that gap. Basically want to hit the thing. And then of course once we get close, we'll fire anti-target so that I don't smash in there. But also looks like we're running a bit low on fuel. Oh well. This is not. Pay attention. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't know you were watching. Didn't know anyone was watching, alright? Is that an unreasonable expectation for me to not expect anyone to be yelling at me? Stream with me later. Yeah, okay, I saw your who's it called? The Tropic Craft thing stream. And it looks pretty cool. Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't know you were yelling at me. Okay, so we're probably we're gonna crash, it looks like. It's not gonna go remotely well, but you know what, I'm gonna just keep firing. Come back here. No, stop it. Stop that. No, 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 don't do that. Don't, oh my god. Okay. You know what? I've given this up. There's only one way to remedy this. Okay, let's go into orbit here. Hold retrograde here to the surface. And we're gonna try to land this thing here. Fuel and everything. We need to do some savings here. No, go there. Then you go here. And if we need to drop the everything, then we'll hit the bad, and that'll drop our things so that we don't die. But it's not like we're coming in with a stupid amount of velocity, because I'm not very good at playing. Alright, fire pro, just turn it off, doesn't matter. Everything's overheating, that's okay. It'll all stable out in a minute. Oh god. Ooh. 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 Ah. Oh god. Are you kidding me? How did... Alright, so clearly this mod is retarded. Okay. Well, we can't just have these guys chilling here in space. We got no resources. Okay. You're gonna get out. You're gonna let go. We're gonna turn on our CS here. Okay, time warp. Get back here. We're gonna get out and push. Alright, so this is retrograde, right? Hey, come on. Come on. We're going retrograde, boys. Ah, crap. I've missed it. This is very difficult. Space is hard. Alright, go. Go. Down. Come on. Slow down. Slow down. No, we want to push. You know what? Fine, I'll fly retrograde. We're gonna land. I'm gonna land, at least. I refuse to be in this stupid orbit all day long. We're going landing. No. What's going on here? Why are we getting all flipped around? Go. We need to build Elon Musk's Falcon Heavy. I don't see the... Whoa, what the fuck? I don't see the point of that. I can. But okay. I mean, yeah. Sure. We'll build Elon Musk's Falcon Heavy right now. We're Elon Musk here. And we're just stuck out in space, so we're just trying to slow down a bit, so that we can come in for landing here. So this is me warping down to Earth. I'm gonna try to not burn up in the atmosphere, considering I am literally just a Kerbal in a spacesuit. Don't know how this could possibly work out. I'm gonna burn. We've died. Great. The Space Center, I've killed so many Kerbals, it's not even funny. Alright, we'll build your Falcon Heavy. For you, Alex. Fun fact, I don't have a Tesla Roadster to launch, so make with that if you will. Anyway, we've got our thing here. Just gonna go ahead and drag this up to the top. So we're gonna, first thing we want is a big fang. I don't know where. Yeah, okay. What's the, oh god. What? You're gonna get me demonetized. Just not that I monetize, but they make you stand in the back of the oven. Oh, I've heard that one. Okay. I mean, that's not bad. That's pretty good. Okay, so we're just gonna, I don't know. Maybe not. Oh, yeah. Ooh. Elon Musk would kill me. Stop this. Go away. Okay, we're gonna go up. And up. You know, we could also, holy moly. We could, instead of doing that, we could have, like, I don't know why they don't make that. But I'll go ahead and just flip this around. I don't know why they don't have, this is the thing. We'll put a 3.5 millimeter, 3.75 fairing on it. We'll go up to there, and then we will. So this is where all the payload goes, and that, and of course the 3.5 millimeter stuff. Not a whole lot of it. I don't have a whole lot. So this is the second stage here. Well, I don't know. I don't know what to do here. Because it's a pretty big boy. I mean, the Roadster is not that wide. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna make this pretty accurate. Okay, so that's our fairing. Should be good. Seriously, you should. No, PUBG's irrelevant to me. Fortnite works. And also the whole I gained 6 subscribers is not relevant to me because you only have about 6 subscribers, so I can't really say that that is really useful. Okay, so that's probably about what I would say is on the fucking heavy. Fortnite. No, this is a Kerbal Space Program live stream. 17 subs. Okay, so you're only about 90 some, a little more than that, 90 below me. Anyway. Alright. So this stage, I don't know, maybe it's 2 of these boys. And we go relevant like that. No, sorry. That's not how Elon would do it. So the problem with me building the Falcon Heavy is that most of its maneuvers are pre-programmed in a sense, which basically means yeah, once you get a better mic and learn to edit, I mean, yeah, it makes sense to me, but that means you have to get a better mic, learn to edit, and then you gotta learn how to record videos properly, and then you have to actually grow a subscriber base. So I'd say, I mean, at some point, yeah, you may pass me, and I'm okay with that. But right now, I'm gonna tell you it's not as easy as it looks. Cause if you haven't looked, I've been doing YouTube for quite a while now. So these things are actually gonna be This is gonna be the cool part of this rocket. I'd give you a shout out. Oh yeah, bud. You're the one. I have you in my like thing, right? So that you get lots of subs and stuff, right? Like I have you in my thing. Not that that does a whole lot, but so this is my favorite part because this is like a lot of engine per rocket there. Ooh, hey, wait just a second here. This is the really cool stuff. So I have no idea how on earth I'm gonna get these things to do the whole landing thing that they're supposed to do. That's way higher. I mean, this is like well, hold on. So what if I take this, right? And just tape it on one side or something. I don't know. Okay. No, just come here. No, just get back on there. Annoying. Alright. I don't know. I don't know what I want to do with these. Why is this? They are centered or not. They don't look right to me. Take all these things off. This isn't working out. There. Okay. So I don't necessarily know how to make these things like pilot themselves. Like maybe I'll go radial symmetry. How would radial work? Nope, not gonna work. Radial. Just gonna throw that on. And also throw on one of these fellows. And not to be dumb and stupid, throw one of them on. And then I think this should work. Keyword should. Throw it on these. So. Alright. So this is effectively, I hope, the thing that they call the Falcon Heavy. These engines go there, these ones go there, and those ones go there. Then that one goes there. This, by the way, this launch is gonna go not smoothly. I mean, the launch will go really smoothly, but I can almost guarantee. Oh my god, that looks fun. I can almost guarantee you trying to land both of those boosters. I basically have to do the. Oh crap! Right, forgot about that. Give me a second. Forgot to. Using my brain. We got a new subscriber. Thanks, Philip. Oh god, I'm gonna butcher this. Felizo Fons. Hold on. Filozo Fons 1. Thank you for doing a subscribe. Pretty cool. Alright. Now this shouldn't be a problem. Anyway. Let's go ahead and try to launch this thing. I'm gonna tell you, this works a lot better in real life when you don't have to manually pilot all of this. What are you? Holy moly. Why is this always a problem? I don't understand where the problem is with the couplers that I use. These decouplers, maybe these ones work. No, not. I'll just use one of them. I don't know. And also, we're gonna rotate. Not rotate, but move those down so it's standing on the two side things instead of the singular middle piece. Maybe that coupler that I've been using is just really awful. Okay. There we go. We can throttle up. So look at this thing. There's a good chance it might just blow up. Yep. A lot better chance with this than any other one. Still a problem. Still a problem. Okay, give me a second. Problems like this don't occur in real life. Not because I'm bad. I mean, I am. But not because I am bad at doing what I'm doing. But more because the game is inherently limited to things that aren't necessarily based off of reality, and physics and stuff like that just doesn't work the same, you know. And they'll get around to fixing stuff like this. Not with the latest update though. The latest update is pretty much useless as far as I know. Haven't played it yet. Don't really have any intentions to. Okay, 3, 2, 1, doesn't matter. And launch. Much better. Or at least relatively better. Yeah, this thing moves pretty fast. So the interesting thing is that I have to leave fuel in these tanks before I engage the next thing. Just another thing that would be solved using planning and programming to fix all this, but you know, these are pretty loud. So I'm gonna wait until we got quite a bit of fuel. So we're gonna actually tilt over a bit. Oh god. Oh lord. This is not inherently how I wanted this thing to work. And we are going to prepare to drop these engines. So go ahead and hit that. There we go. Now we are going to burn in this path and follow prograde, I guess. So, I'm just going to do that. Now we have to do a really fun thing where I try to fix this. We're going to go ahead and click it on radial out and see if I can't get this to work. Stability assist. Go. Now I need to get the other one going radial out. This is a very difficult task, by the way. So, right there. That's kind of where I want it. Not that. Alright, so this guy's coming down. So hopefully this thing's gonna fall a bit faster. than the other one. I can see the other one. It looks like this is sort of working. Actually, following retrograde would be a better idea. This is very difficult to know if this is even gonna work. I'm gonna set the other one off real quick. Follow retrograde as well. I don't know what retrograde exactly is. It looks a bit weird. So this one is in a spiral of not so good. And I don't know that there's a way to inherently fix that except for that. But we gotta save a lot of fuel for the burn of not trying to blow this thing up. Meanwhile, the thing up there is kind of going on its own. So now we really gotta hit it. Okay. Yeah, these engines are strong. So I'm just gonna wait. I don't have anything set for this to land on, so hopefully it'll just land. Crap. I've burnt out all the fuel. Don't hit too hard. Okay, so at least the other one's doing sort of a thing. Follow retrograde here. I'm gonna try to land this one, but there's so little fuel. This wasn't like planned whatsoever. But it's coming down. So I'm really just gonna hope to God that this thing kinda works. And we have not. Oh, there we go. Reusability confirmed. We are going to be able to reuse that. So now we got to switch back. We have to switch back to presumably nothing. Space Center. There's the other thing's got to be chilling somewhere, doing something. While I was landing at the tracking station here. Looks like there is nothing in the sky. Must have crashed or done something. This is why I'm not Elon Musk. Yeah. Kinda not the most. Yeah. Okay. Never seen Star Wars. Not really. I've seen a bit, and I really don't care to. So, holy cow, what was going on there? This was kind of my Falcon Heavy attempt. Really wasn't good. I'm gonna make a new thing. And don't even care about that at all. I'm gonna make something to go to Mars. I don't save. I have something to go to Mars, but it's just a bit not correct. So instead of trying to do hard stuff like rendezvousing out in space and stuff like that, I'm just gonna go ahead and tape some more fuel on here, and it'll work. It'll work grand. Put 2 more skippers there. Trying to be a bit efficient. And we can put some wings on it like that. That is not even remotely how I meant to design this. So wait, why would that would do that? Okay, get off. What if just take this, right? So that goes on the other side, so then shouldn't that, yeah, there we go. That makes a bit more sense. Not a lot, but makes a bit. I'm just gonna throw these up on top. Just trying to get some sense of aerodynamic stability. This thing really doesn't have a whole lot. This is probably one of the most awful ways to launch a thing. But I really don't know what else to do. So I'm gonna launch this thing. And I'm going to assume that this thing will go to Duna. Will it? Probably not, because knowledge and stuff. Hey, wait a second, there's an easy fix to that. That weebly wobbly that it was doing. There's a way for me to make that stop. It's called struts. They're pretty nice. Here we go. And then we'll just have one of each. Good. There we go. Alright, everything's good now. Or better. So we're going to Duna now. This thing is totally going to Duna. I mean, look at that. That looks like Duna. It smells like Duna. I mean, gee. Tastes like Duna. Yeah. Is he gonna come back? Probably not. But I couldn't care. Why are we getting wibbly wobbly? Oh well. That's a problem, actually. You know what? We're gonna make this thing like the most... Like, I'm gonna make sure there aren't any problems with this thing before I launch it. One way to do that is just to put so many struts on it that it can't wobble. There we go. This should hold it together. At least slightly. And then, I don't know. You know, I have an idea. Not for this thing though. We'll overhaul it, but I want to use ion propulsion because that's a thing that works. Is it fast? No, but is it gonna matter? Probably not. Look at that, no more wobble there. Just a whole lot of lift. And a whole lot of very heavy. This thing's very heavy, by the way. And we are going. So really, I don't need to worry about like turning over at all, because I am not trying to get into orbit. I'm just trying to get out of this planet. So really, if I just go pretty fast upwards, maybe this thing will work. I don't think that's how you're meant to do space, but it's how I'm gonna do space, because that's usually how this goes. So I'm not too worried about apoapsis or anything like that right now. I mean, it's gonna be pretty high at some point, but we're just trying to go up right now. And we are indeed going up right now. Going up very fast right now, to be precise. And there we go. I don't know what we just Oh, we just lost those wings. Doesn't matter, they're useless now. I don't need them. So look at that, we already got an apoapsis pretty high. And we're still going up. Still going up pretty fastly. Vastly fastly. We don't even need, you know, we don't want that there. Either way, we're going up. We're gonna go up pretty fast. I'm gonna just keep going up until there's no more up to go. We sure are going up pretty quickly here. Not quickly enough though. Kaboom. Now we're going very up. Even more up than we were going before that. And it is good. Look at how up we are going. We're going up into space. That's where we are going. With this. Oh! That's why there is a problem. It's because we lost one hefty boy. Well, that is not very good. That we lost a hefty boy. Because now we don't have as much fuel. That's okay, I guess. I mean, it's whatever. Dude, technically we want to, like, fire prograde, don't we? Let's fire prograde. It'll make our life easier, I think. We're going to Duno. We're going to Tuna. Ha. Yeah. We're going pretty fast as well. Going fast and up. We're at about half fuel now. We're getting there. Yeah. So Lance, good. We're making some progress. Making good progress. Lots of good progress. We're going up very high. I don't know, there's not a lot to commentate on. I'm really just trying to get out of the area of lots of gravity, which we are in currently, where acceleration is pretty not useful right now. It takes a lot of fuel to not accelerate all that much. As you can see, we're only going like forward like a bit, but now it's going up quite a bit faster. So I need to exceed the orbit of the moon by quite a bit for this to really work, though. Like, we need to exceed the orbit of the moon on this stage, which is a bit difficult, but hopefully it can be done. We're leaving this big old planet. We're going to a new one. Slash table flip. Don't know what you're trying to do there, Max. Not making a whole lot of sense. You can see our apoapsis is actually finally going up quite fast. very fast now. We're definitely going. Actually, we're probably gonna need to exceed min-miss to really get anywhere, and it looks like we just might. Just gonna keep burning. There we go. There it is. Alright. Now we need to burn more, because now we're trying to escape the sun. We're not trying to escape the sun, but we're trying to do that. So really, we're leaving this stupid planet now. If we speed up time very much, you can see we are going on a trip in our favorite rocket ship. We're leaving. There's the moon, but we're leaving that. Where's min-miss at by any chance? We're going on a very weird angle. I better set my target to this big red boy, because that's actually, let's unset that because it just clutters things up a bit. As you can see, we've kind of abandoned this planet here, and all our boys are chilling here. You can see we are just on our own here, out in the depths of space. So at the periapsis, let's warp here. Bye bye Earth, or Kerbal. I can't even see it, so we are out in the middle of absolutely nowhere. We don't have a lot of fuel left in this stage. Of course we do in another stage, but so now we're here. I don't know what that means. I really don't know. I mean, really, we're trying to really rendezvous with Duna. Of course, Duna has a gravitational pull, so I mean, once we get in close, it's a little easier to really to do what we're trying to do here. Let's warp here. Let's really get about as efficient point as we can, and try to get on prograde here. Stage view. We are running low on fuel here. Let's crank it up a bit. You can see we are going out a bit further. Of course, these fuel tanks are going to be out in just a second. And there it is. And we're leaving. There we go, just try to distance ourselves a bit. And now we need to continue our burn to hopefully see Duna at some point. As you can see, we're burning a lot more efficiently, so we'll have enough fuel to at least get to the orbit of Duna. But I have no idea if we're gonna even make it. So let's just crank up the engines, because we gotta make a lot of progress here. I mean, even if we get an encounter with Duna, that'd be decent. It looks like we're about on target for time as well. Like, we'll be overlapping, assuming it takes around 400-ish days to get there. It should be right around there when we're about here, which at least pulls us in, hopefully. So I'm just kinda gonna burn and hope that we have some sort of interaction. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to burn too much more. Let's go ahead and speed up time a lot. I mean, we're really not moving at all. This is about as fast as time goes in this game. Yeah. So it looks like it goes around quite a bit slower, which is alright. I mean, we can make as many loops as we need to really hit you know, our periapsis is like right in line with Eve, which is interesting because we could land there, but I know legitimately nothing about Eve, and so I couldn't tell you about landing there. I don't know if it's a possibility. So it looks like we're not too far off. Coming in here, we could see some sort of encounter with Eve at some point. You know what I mean? Going around. I can't see any planets. We're just kind of orbiting the sun right now. These guys have been in here for half a year now. No signs of anything. That's gotta suck. Not a huge space for them to really do a whole lot. So it's either Duna or Eve now. Really, whichever one we get an encounter with first, I'm probably gonna end up trying to go there. Sorry if there's a bit of echo. I took my headphones off because my ears hurt. So we're definitely on the exact opposite side of everything this time around, but that means we could be lined up for next time or something like that. Yeah, I don't know. This is just kind of a waiting game now because I have no ability to speed up time any further. So just kind of hoping that something comes around at some point. We've been in here for 2 years now. Sounds like fun. Sounds like fun to be stuck in a little box for 2 years. We're once again nearly opposite of where I want to be. So I wonder, do we get pretty hot here, or like, I don't know if it tells us temperature. What button you hit? Temperature gauges all enabled. Still doesn't show anything I have use for. 3 years and 22 days. So are we getting anything? No. Nothing. Nothing really. But this time actually does look sort of promising. Not for Eve, but for Duna it looks like it's possible. Universe time. Year 4. I don't know. We're just kind of looping around the sun here, hoping to see something. Not sure what. I mean, yeah, an encounter could be very likely with Duna this time around. Because it's a bit ahead of us, but we are a bit faster as well. So we could see something. Looks like we're a bit too far ahead. Okay. It's kind of hard to tell what Eve is doing, and if I have a real shot at it hitting. I mean, you can't even see, like, they overlap really nicely there, the periapses. You know what would be funny is if on one of these times we come around and just smack right into Kerbal. You know, if I don't get anything, I don't think it'd be a horrible idea if we have the opportunity just to go back to Kerbal. I just want to demonstrate some sort of competence, inability to do something outside of Kerbal, which we've gone into solar orbit, which is a thing, which is an accomplishment, but I just don't know if it's big enough deal. Looks like maybe, I don't know, we could have an encounter with Eve, sorry, Eve, sorry. What is Elo? Is Elo this guy out here? Yep, very interesting. Alright, thank you, Mass Drop. Please sponsor me. Fortnite. Anything yet? Nope. Not even paying any attention, so I don't know, I could have missed a great opportunity to smack into a planet. But hey, if we get too close, maybe we just will. Looking, really don't see anything. I was gonna say it might look like an Eve. We could line up with Eve, but no, we can't. It is quite faster. It's alright, we will get something at some point. Might be lining up for a decent encounter with Kerbal. Funnily enough, that's not remotely where I want to be. In fact, I spent an hour just trying to get away. I don't know. It looks like maybe that's a pretty close encounter with Kerbal. It looks like maybe we might get something with Duna pretty soon. We've been getting closer. And since we're just a bit faster and we're quite a bit behind, we could be getting pretty close to some sort of encounter. Still nothing major with Eve. I haven't even been watching it. Really, Duna's what I've been watching. Surface. What surface are we relative to? Not sure. Yeah, it looks like we might actually be seeing some sort of encounter with Duna here. We might pass it. And in that case, I don't know. I really don't know what to do at that rate. Like, as you can see, we're getting close on it. I mean, would it be smart to get in the same orbit with it? Because as you can see, we're like at periapsis. We have we had a good shot for an encounter, but now we're way out. Maybe at apoapsis we go ahead and try to make a burn and bring our periapsis up somewhat in line with the orbit of Duna. Yeah. After being out in space 8 years, I mean, I think it's time we try something. I feel like I'd be in space about 10 minutes before I started trying to see if I could maybe line up some sort of encounter. Come on. Alright, go ahead and get facing prograde here and fire. See if I can't bring this up past about Kerbal. I'm gonna need about a lot of fuel left to land, and even if I just put people there, I'll be happy. Because I've got parachutes. Really, I don't need any fuel to land. As long as we get captured and we're on a trajectory to even touch like the planet or get into its atmosphere whatsoever, I can rip a chute and land it. So we've passed the Kerbal orbit. I'm gonna warp a couple days ahead here. Alright. We can adjust the periapsis more than the apoapsis here. We're in line to directly smash into Duna. We're on a bit of an incline compared to Duna, which is annoying a bit. I really don't know what to do about that. Maybe move over a bit this way. There we go, we are... Okay, we're at a very weird angle here. Alright. So now that we're kind of on this extremely similar orbit here, we can just wait for something to happen. Set his target here. See if we can't do something. Looks like we might be hitting... Where's the periapsis? Look weird. I guess Duna's got an odd orbit. So I can't tell what's going on here. You know, the target, we're actually not going super fast. It seems to be kind of closing in a bit. I don't know. We don't have a lot of fuel left, but that should be enough that once an encounter happens, we will be good. Alright, let's see. Let's see what is going on. It's gotta be catching us. At least a bit, because we have a much wider orbit. Our periapsis is out quite a bit further than Duna's is. So it is coming up a bit. Really wish I could time lapse about, I don't know, even 10 times faster. Just any bit of faster. Be nice. It would be nice if we could have some catch up in any sense. So now are we starting to get further away? I really don't know. We're getting a lot closer than we have been, to be honest. But I just wonder if it's close enough. Looks like we could get overlap somewhere. I don't know where though. Yeah, we're just going around. Elu still hasn't even made one full loop. So we're getting pretty close here. So at some point before the apoapsis is gonna be like right before the apoapsis or somewhere around there. Looks like I don't know. We'll be getting about as close as we're gonna see it for a bit. But soon we will we'll be pretty close. Looks like we're kinda leaving it now. But we'll see it come close again after periapsis, I think. I don't know if it's widening or not. I don't know what its orbit looks like. It looks to be falling back just slightly. So I'm predicting closest point's gonna be somewhere around there, which is a bit annoying because that's the furthest point in the actual orbit. But that's alright. Yeah, it's widened a bit. I would really love for it to be like right here, because they just about overlap, at least in some sense. It's very hard to tell what I'm doing here. I mean, looking at it from this perspective, we're basically on it, but then you go here and it's like, holy moly. This is alright, so approaching periapsis here. As you can see, it's starting to really close in on us. Because we're really not moving. So we're going to want to face target here. And get ready to burn at it. Alright. Let's burn. Go to Duna. Come here, Duna. I'm gonna get it. This is either all or nothing. Okay, we're burning at Duna until we smack into it. Maybe slow down the throttle a bit, just because. I don't know what's going on here. We're gonna hit Duna though. That's all I need to know. Looking dead ahead, can I see Duna? No. This is a bad sign usually. You can't see the planet that you're trying to hit, and we're gonna be out of fuel. We're gonna be out of fuel like now. Okay. Good to know. Well, what am I intending to do about that though? I mean, as we can see here. Hold on. I'm thinking. I don't know. Let's set this thing up for landing. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull the drogue chutes and then retrograde to surface. Right. Don't know what that surface is, but we'll be retrograde to the surface of Duna. Put the landing gear down. And we're gonna hope these things are just gonna open at as high as possible. Minimum pressure, turn that one up. Yeah, I don't know. And they're gonna pull, and at some point or another we will overlap with Duna and hopefully get captured. It'll be glorious. But for now, I don't have enough time for that to happen. I want to build a new rocket, build something new, something I haven't done. Bye, see you next time. That was a while ago. Okay. So we can't warp any faster. Can we? No. Okay. What does terminate mean? Yeah, terminate. Yeah, terminate that. Finally. Warps in the morning. We need to make a thing. Go into orbit. And it needs to use the fuel of the future. And that is the xenon stuff or whatever. Really it doesn't take even any of this stuff to do a whole lot like this. Just like we do that and we launch this thing into orbit, you know. Like if we can put it into orbit with 5 big ol' huge, you know, solar panels there. Put that in orbit. Put, you know, a couple more on there. Like, that's good. And then, I don't know, put that on there, okay? Just put 4 little dawns on there. How much electric charge do they use? 8 per second. How much do these make? 24 a second. Okay. So really we can like throw on like a lot of these. Put a little nose cone on there. And then this is actually all gonna go in a fan here. I'm just gonna take this and make this there. Okay, we'll just attach that. I just need a fairing. Payload 2.5 millimeter. Dude, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I want to do. Maybe throw this thing in. Like boy. Little boy. Save. Now. Here we go. One of these boys here. Okay. Of course we're getting some stupid lag, I don't know why. We put a payload thing on there. Okay. I don't know. Cancel. Oh, whatever. You can just insert a whole bunch of these boys here. Don't save. Little boy here. You can just go ahead. I don't know why frame rate just decides that it hates me today. Cause I can't put this thing. Like, oh my god, this is the worst thing ever. I don't know what to do. I don't know. We're just gonna make it a bit uneven. And that's just gonna be how it works, I guess. I'm just gonna move it over a bit. And over a bit. So it's like sort of in the middle. It doesn't really matter. In all reality, this thing is not like gonna be a problem. So we can just use, I don't know, a skipper, and then use one of the decoupler boys, and I don't know, throw on oh yeah, go away, throw on one of these, and hit them with one of these large boys here, because space. We're just gonna go ahead and try and fly this thing. And if it doesn't work, like that. So this thing is going to space very good. Now this is not done necessarily. In case we're somewhere where sunlight is an issue, put some batteries. We're gonna put one of these on there so this thing can rotate, and that should be good. This thing also is gonna need to be able to like go places, but I don't know. Yeah, okay. Hopefully this will be enough to get us into orbit for sure. This is probably way too much to get us into orbit, but I'd like to get us. I just built something kind of simple. Oh yeah. It's a horrible mounting system, and it's not good. I also didn't make any way for this to like get off when I'm done with it, so I don't know, I'll just put a whole load of struts on it and make them all go there, and just put it on there. Nope. I don't know. I mean, their struts, it's good. It's good now. It's great. Sure, there's a way to do this better, but, you know, I don't know that I really care. It's not wobbly anymore. Not really. At least. Let's go bowling. Alright. Launch. There we go. It's a bit wobbly. Turn off SAS. It'll go straight. Hopefully. And the top's wobbling and all that. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Oh lord. Turn over. Stop. Stop. Should have had the SAS modules disabled. Stop. Wrong way. Wrong way. Oh my god. Revert to the vehicle assembly. This is the most retarded thing. Toggle torque. There. Is it? It's disabled. Okay. And now we just need it. Apparently you need struts all over the thing, otherwise it won't work. Said struts. And struts don't want to place anywhere. I don't know why. I'll get them on there though. There. I mean, I'm just placing struts, hoping that one sticks. Look, okay, that should work. So this will be good. Hopefully. Hopefully is the idea. The way it's supposed to work at least. So there we go. It's leaning over a bit. That's alright. Whoa. Whoa. Stop. SAS just really doesn't like this rocket. You can see why. I mean, it's really not the greatest thing to ever have existed. But I think I can just fly it manually using a lot of precision. Come on. No, 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 no. Come on. This thing is like really hard to fly. It's making a lot of aerodynamic problems for me. Come on, stop it. It's okay, we're almost about to dump that stage, which is one issue with it. I just want an apoapsis. There. Somewhat, like, this thing's moving very fast. The aerodynamics we're going too fast, I guess. That's okay. I'm gonna fire. Be stable here. Be stable. Come on. Yes. Oh. Crap. Well, now there's a problem. Toggle torque. So now we are burning through fuel extremely fast, but we need to put out the solar panels because we're going flying, boys. Extend solar panel. This is a very problematic launch. Alright. Looking now. I mean, it's working. We are indeed flying. And we are burning through just a tiny amount of xenon gas. We're making a good 2 kilonewtons of thrust as we continue to try just a bit to slightly increase our apoapsis. I mean, it's going up. There's no point in worrying about throttling down. Really, we just keep the throttle pinned until we run out of fuel. Because otherwise we will fall back into Kerbal. You can see we're getting a lot of energy from these solar panels, and this thing looks pretty cool. I'd say I did a good job with aesthetics. If I turn off the engines here, we get full fuel again. And even with this reaction wheel, I don't use a lot of anything, electricity included. So I mean, our apoapsis is climbing slowly. Which is good that it's actually going up. But I mean, at the same time, this is not not a lot, because although we're going up now, when we get to this apoapsis here, it's gonna be a real struggle to go. Our periapsis is coming slowly, but it's moving out. So we're about 1 minute and 10 seconds away from apoapsis because we're burning still. So at night, I don't know how well this thing is gonna work. If we do have to go into the night, it may just cut out once we lose battery. But so I mean, what's our periapsis looking like? Is this thing gonna make it? I don't know. Where's our sun at? There it is. So those things seem to be turning a bit to track, which is good. Not gonna work at night though. And we've hit apoapsis. So now, I mean, it's all kind of problems from here. This launch may not go as planned. Let's see. How could I make this thing like actually work though? 2 kilonewtons is not even remotely enough power. I'm gonna start retracting these, see if direct sunlight. So I'm just gonna leave these ones out. This is really all that are doing anything really. We still got plenty of energy here. It's looking like this could not do too well. Burning with all the power we have, which is not a lot, but would one engine be enough to lift a xenon container, a reaction wheel, and a remote guidance unit? I mean, I don't know if that's possible. So we're really just probably gonna be smacking into the ground here very soon at quite a high speed. There's really nothing you can do with this kind of thrust. And once we hit the atmosphere, I'm gonna have to pull these in and stuff, try to see if we can do anything. Would it be a better idea to flip around and try to slow down on our trip? Let's rotate a bit. So these are up top. Where's the sun at? Right up. Okay. So now I guess I'm just trying to see if I can maybe save this thing from annihilation. Cause this is expensive stuff. It is pretty expensive. These engines cost a lot of money. These tanks cost a lot of money. The reaction wheel is expensive. Solar panels are expensive. I don't know. And we're gonna have to start pulling the solar panels in. And hopefully yeah, we're gonna have to retract. Come on, recharge. We're gonna have to pull him in though. Don't want to lose him. Alright. Oh. Let's see if we can save ourselves. Oh god. This is not the orientation to be in. Don't burn the solar panels. Ah, crap. Ah, crap. Oh lord. We're losing everything. Losing lots of things. We've lost the engines. Well, hey, if we can recover some xenon, some tanks, and some batteries, that's something that we've recovered at least. So, nah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what the best orientation is gonna be. I guess. Oh. No. We're gonna resist. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up and away. Come on. Alright, we're about to die. Alright, so let's go back to the VAB. See if I can... I don't know. Somehow... not completely mess this up. And how that would be done... oh, I don't really know. I'm gonna move into the middle a bit. And then hope, I guess, just hope now that it works. So let's take some of that. Go from the edge there. Well, that's useless. Alright. Well, that looks really effective. Probably does just about nothing. If I had to be honest. That looks really nice. Anyone saying anything? Okay. So let's go ahead and lift off. Just go straight up. And it's very wobbly once again. I don't really know why. I'm gonna put it at about that angle and say that that's good, and hope that aerodynamics agrees. Hold it, come on, be stable. Maybe what if we just shut the engines off and burn nice and slowly here? Maybe we wouldn't have problems like these. Just burn lightly instead of like crazy, and then it just kills itself once you suggest that you would burn smoothly. So let's tilt back a bit. We need to go up more than out. So we need to get out of the atmosphere. Not really working. Up, please. Up, please. Oh god. Oh god. Ah. Oh god. we're just gonna ditch that. I don't really need it. We'll use a different, better engine. Come on. Maybe now that this is a little smaller, we can go upwards instead of out. Because we got this really low apoapsis, but really high, or really long distance we're going to be traveling. But I don't know about you, but I don't really like traveling in the atmosphere here and setting everything on fire and having to deal with the resistance of the aerodynamics. Let's pull a bit this way, if I can. Come on. It is just wanting to go out more than up. We're getting a lot of speed. But as much as I try to pull it up, it just keeps going. Oh, there we go. Look at that. We're getting up there. Here we are. You know what? That's good. That's fine. Just point prograde. And now that aerodynamics is kind of done for a little bit. Can wait until about 60 something thousand. And now we can just burn. Oh, we can wait. We can wait, bro. Okay, here we go. Let's burn. Come on. There you go, and fire. Why is it just going nowhere to where I want it to? There we go. It's not really firing. There. Kind of stable. Look at that. So now we just keep burning, and we're gonna go as far out as we can before we have to get rid of that stage. Which appears to be not super far out, but look at that. This little thing's gonna pass the moon. Alright. So now we will not burn up in space. So let's go ahead and decouple here and extend the solar panels. So if there are people on board that rocket, they'd be like, wow, look at that. And then they're gonna engage the extremely powerful thrusters. So now they're engaged. So now we're leaving them. Dang, look at that acceleration. Bye-bye. See you later. See you later. Bye-bye. Look at that, we've gone away from them. So looking at that, we could really like make our way out to Minmus here if we really accelerate. which we are, not really, but we're slowing our deceleration, which is causing us to go out further. And if we ever have a problem, we'll just go away. We'll just loop back around the Earth, and it'll be cool. Next time around, I stream, we're gonna install Mechanical Jebediah, because the real one died. We're gonna install that, and then we will we'll literally just put in a thing, and it'll be like, bam, you're going to the planet that you want to with no problems at all. How long have I been streaming for? Holy cow. Like a long time. Very long time. Cool. Cool and good. As you can see, we're burning full throttle here. We're really cooking and getting lots of power from the sun. Well, a bit, not the most efficient. None of these are, but that's alright. We're getting sun. So, actually, we could have an encounter with Minmus. I'm just gonna go like that, and then, boom. Let's go smack into Minmus. Or try to. Let's speed up time a bit. Look at that. We're actually like kind of close. Now what we do is we go out to the apoapsis. We're around there. And now that we're at the apoapsis here, we're right about there. We just flip around here. Oh, what if I wanted to fire retrograde? That's alright. Fire retrograde then. This thing rotates pretty quickly. Pretty good. But we're gonna go that way. Make these solar panels keep having to adjust. And we're gonna fire our engines, which basically isn't doing anything for us, except for raising our periapsis. Because we're trying to get going very fast around the planet. No, go orbit. So we're far enough away from the planet now that we don't have to worry about night. And now we have like a lot of energy. Should have put like more batteries. That's alright. We're accelerating. And we haven't passed apoapsis yet, so that means that we are actually doing good. And our periapsis is coming out slowly. There it is. We should go and visit Duna. Limited probe control. Don't know what that means. We have not a lot of contact with Earth, Kerbal, but oh well. As we can see, we are slowly really extending our thing out. So now the apoapsis is actually gone from, you know, 20 minutes away to an hour away, which is pretty cool considering this thing's making a total of 8 kilonewtons of thrust, which is pretty much nothing. And what's the max G-force this thing is done? It is 3.1 Gs. Pretty cool. I'm just trying to think of like how much this thing weighs. Probably a lot. Like for a rocket of this size. But probably not a lot in comparison because I mean, if I did my job right, it should not weigh a lot. Looking at we're getting out there in terms of orbit. You know, I could leave this on overnight and we would start to get out probably to Dre's or something. I don't know. Probably actually, I don't know, if I left it on all night, we'd be like way out, like here. So I don't know. I don't know how long to burn for. Let's spin around, because that's fun. Huh. Why don't we have any control? It's limited. So that's interesting. So we have to kind of come back down to earth. Takes a lot of time. Hello, Kerbal. Ooh, we're getting control. That's good. Alright, so from KSC we got good control of this. So let's you know, honestly, let's just fire prograde. KSC. Alright, so now that we have that, kick in the engines. Let's see how fast we can get going. Go very fast. We get some sort of control over this thing. Oh, in 16 days, man. Yeah. Even with no control of it, we can still do a bit. Calm it up. We can still do a bit with no control. We can do like SAS stuff, which is okay because I could set targets and then have it fire targets and stuff to go in the direction I want. Oh, and we have escaped. Doesn't matter. Really, we're still just burning to burn. So we're gonna see how fast we can really go. So now we're basically just leaving Kerbal. We're very close to it right now. Only a bit further than the moon, but very soon here we are going to be completely leaving this planet and moving on to somewhere. For some reason the periapsis on the sun is coming in, which is weird. You know, we're gonna go back to the Space Center right about now. And I think I'm actually gonna end, because we've been playing for quite a while. But I'll leave that out there, and next time we'll see where it's at. And, yeah. Well, I hope you guys did enjoy this video, stream, you know. Make sure to like and subscribe if you did. And yeah, I will be back sometime soon. So, see you guys in the next stream or video or whatever. Peace out.